Okay, just want to get a little bit more practical and a little bit more specific about visualization, and that is technique. Now, of the ultimate importance is you can't visualize what you want to have happen and say, gee, I hope this works. Doesn't work that way. You are giving direction. If you say, gee, I hope that works, that is not giving direction. That's hoping. Okay? Way back in the Silva Mind Control, and I'm sure as it's still going on today, they talked about belief, expectancy, and desire. You have to believe that what you're visualizing for is going to happen. You have to expect it to happen, and you have to want it to happen. Okay? Now, as you're visualizing, do not use a specific method to achieving what you want to have happen. By that, what I mean is, do not say, let's say if I want to win some money, I want to win it by the lottery, okay? Or if I need money, I'm going to win it that particular way. Just put the thought out there and let it go, okay? The belief and the desire will get you there if you're meant to get there. Use this type of visualization technique for anything. And here's the important thing. Practice, okay? They used to start off the Silva Mind Control people with a little exercise that they called programming, and that's what it is. You're programming for a parking space in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. And it is as simple as choosing something like that. Program to get a parking space. Now here outside of Albany and in Albany, there's some really tough places to get a parking spot. We have this road which is full of shopping centers and government buildings, and there's one particular government building which is 60 Wolf Road, and the toughest place to get a parking spot would be right out in the front by the door. Now, I'll just tell you a little story that I still chuckle about today. I had my boss with me at the time. I was working out of my house, and every once in a while he would come in and we would work together. And he was kind of curious about the subject. He knew what I was involved in, and he said, well, what can you do? What's kind of an example? I said, okay, now you've been to this building before. You know what it's like. I'm going to program for a parking spot right out by the front door at this location. And lo and behold, we pull up, and there's the spot, and we pull in. And he's kind of looking at me a little bit funny. So we might as well try it again. There's this other place, which is State Street in Albany, going up this hill towards the state capitol. And as I'm going around the corner to turn onto State Street, I get this little flash where I see a white car back out on the left-hand side and a space opening up. So I turn to him and I say, not only are we going to get a parking space where we want to get it, but over here on the left, up on the top, towards the top of the hill, a white car is going to pull on the left, out on the left, and we're going to pull in. And we get up there, and it happens. And I'm still chuckling a little bit today because I remember the look on his face where he was kind of looking at me and going, what is going on here? You know, for a minute I thought you were a little bit strange, but now I'm starting to get worried when you do these type of things. You practice at it. Another great spot is we have this road called Route 7 running from Schenectady up through another town. It's quite a long drive. It's probably about 6-7 miles. And you can do something in terms of like programming for traffic lights so that you're going to hit the traffic lights when they're green. Now, I have a friend of mine who says to me, oh, no, that's not possible because you're affecting the other drivers and you're affecting the lights and everything like that. And so therefore it's not possible. And what I tried to get across to him is, no, I'm not affecting the other drivers or the lights. You've got to remember that there is a portion of me that's connected to everything. It knows when those lights are going to be green, And without me even knowing what I'm doing, I'm speeding up, I'm slowing down, my foot is going up and down on the accelerator, and it's getting me to the lights when they turn green. And believe me, it has worked countless times. These are just the simple examples. This is just a way of practicing, okay? And the reason practicing is important is it builds your confidence, okay? You do it once or twice and you go, oh, this works. I'm going to try it again and again. And that's key. Again, the confidence is key to supporting your belief. So it works, and it works very well. Visualizing and using these type of techniques is something that you can use on a day-to-day basis. It'll get you where you want to go in a lot of the cases, and it's something that can be used to help you live a more happy and a more expectant life, because you're getting the things that you want. But it also, again and again, strengthens your belief that things are really different than you suppose them to be. That you do have a level of control that you never dreamed of before. And once again, I'm going to repeat myself because the repetition here is important to make this point. This is not something new that I'm telling you. You are doing it right now. You just have not exerted the control that you should use to get what you want. It's not something new and mystical and something that you have to call on something outside of yourself. It gives you an idea that the world is totally different, that your path in this life can be totally different. And the key to it is both the direction and the law of attraction. This is all done through vibration, okay? Because through attraction, similar vibrations magnify one another. As far as direction is concerned, you're creating a picture in your mind that creates a certain vibration which is going to use attraction. But again, the direction is very important. Now, use it. If it doesn't work all the time, stop and try and figure out why it didn't work in a particular instance. You may find yourself falling back into that situation where you're going, oh, I hope this works. I hope I can get what I want. And again, you're not going to have it happen all the time, because at a different level, you may be intended to go through something else. I hope this helps. I hope it gives you some idea of the practicality that these principles can be put to use for. And we'll continue to follow up and see exactly what we're doing to help us get through our daily lives and make them more positive and much more of what we want them to be.